We're going to do another question from Let's Review Physics, the Barron's Review. And on page 31, there's a question that actually, it's a two-part question. You can see these sometimes. And it says, an object starting from rest moves down an incline with an acceleration of 2 meters per second squared for 2 seconds. The first part asks, how far does the object move during the 2 seconds? So we're going to start out with our givens like usual. And if we read it again, object starts from rest. So we know the initial equals 0 meters per second. It's not moving at the start. It's sliding down an incline, so we could always draw a picture just to remind ourselves things are sliding downward. Okay, it's 2 seconds. Oh, acceleration is 2 meters per second squared. And the time is 2 seconds. How far does it move during those 2 seconds? Okay, so that's a distance question. How far does it go? If we look at our equations, we can find which one will help us solve for distance. That's our unknown. We don't have distance in our third equation. This has distance, and so does our fifth equation. So which of these two will work? Well, the last one here, it has a v final, and actually we don't have a v final yet, so we can't use that one. So we're going to use this distance formula, the fourth equation, the fourth formula on our back of our reference table. So let's write that down. Distance equals v initial t plus 1/2 at squared. We can plug in d equals 0 meters per second times 2 seconds plus 1/2 times 2 meters per second squared, 2 seconds squared. Okay, do some arithmetic and algebra. 0 times 2 is just 0. And then we have 1/2 times 2, which is 1, times 2 squared, which is 4. So we can see we've gone 4 meters. If we go back to our question, there is a choice of 4 meters, choice 4. If we continue on, question 25 is also based on this same situation. So the final speed of the object after 2 seconds is. So now they're asking us, what is v final? We already know our d, we can put that up here, is 4 meters. So what is our final velocity? We go back to our reference table, and there are 2 choices that will help us find final velocity. And you can use either one of these, but I think the math will be much simpler on the third formula. V final equals V initial plus AT. So let's write that down. V final equals V initial plus AT. V final equals 0 meters per second plus 2 meters per second squared times 2 seconds. So our V final is just 0 plus 2 times 2, which is 4. So we have 4 meters per second. If we go back to our solutions, choice 4 is 4 meters per second.